So what we're looking at today is assessing this farm to see what options there might be for treatment systems. So we're looking for a treatment train type process where you're looking at implementing agronomic best management practices within the crop itself, then looking at slowing water, minimising the risk of high velocities causing erosion and sediment movement. So on this farm here they're implementing contours and also have specifically managed drains to minimise the velocities. So we're really looking today at what else can be done to further intercept and treat any runoff. So prior to coming to site, you can download maps from Queensland Globe for free and basically getting a feel for the types of vegetation on the farm. You can look at the contours and also the soil types for the property you'll be visiting. Met with the growers and spoke through how water flows on the farm, looked at their production areas, drew water flow pathways and then identified areas of interest for further investigation and also any areas of concern where there might be erosion or sediment deposition. We were just assessing the crop here and had a look at the fall of the land, and you can see that the water's flowing to the end of the rows here, and you can see some silt depositions, so it's a sign of that there is some sort of erosion occurring at times. However, they've implemented areas throughout the farm where you can capture that silt. This is an indication that there could be potentially nitrates filtering through the soil profile and entering the natural systems downstream.
So all the water that moves underneath the paddock ends up in this creek. So what we are trying to do along the different sections of this creek is try to see if we have always the same concentration of nitrate. So it's getting pink as it was before. So what we want to do, we want to install a wood chip bioreactor that basically intercepts the water that is contaminated with this nitrate.
So here we're looking at a soil core that we've extracted from the side of the cropping area just behind us. We're looking at sand all the way to depth. We're getting not much clay or silt in here, it's sand all the way, but you can tell from the way it's been drying and the fingerprint here that we've got a lot of water in the sand environment, and this is down at 80 centimetres below the surface, because we've been testing the water a little bit further downstream and we've found very little evidence of nitrate in that aquatic environment. But right here next to the crop behind us, we've got fairly high levels of nitrate. So you could actually put a bioreactor in this situation if you don't have the large expanse of buffer vegetation here that they have on this farm to passively remove that nitrogen before it enters surrounding aquatic environments and heads out onto the Great Barrier Reef.